Developing news, we have just learned famed magician David Copperfield is facing allegations of sexual misconduct by multiple women. That's according to the Guardian's U.S. edition. The newspaper reports at least 16 women have come forward with claims they had inappropriate encounters with the entertainer. Some of the women say they were under 18 years old when the incidents happened, from as early as the late 1980s to 2014. Attorneys for Copperfield called the allegations completely false and said the illusionist has, quote, never acted inappropriately with anyone, let alone anyone underage. We have reached out to MGM for comment as well, where he puts on his magic shows.